caffeine eye cream versus the ordinary caffeine eye product. I'm going to do a quick comparison of both these two products, and at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you which one I prefer and why I prefer that. Let's get started. Now, both the manufacturers say that their products are very good in addressing the puffiness in the under eye region and also in reducing the dark circles in the under eye region. The two types of puffiness that these two products would address is the puffiness that's caused by water retention and the puffiness that's caused by dilation in blood vessels. What's the puffiness that's caused by increased water retention? Now, this is when you've had very high salty intake of food the previous day, or the puffiness that's there when you wake up in the morning. So that's a water retention puffiness. Now, what's the puffiness that's caused by dilation of blood vessels? Let's say you've got some allergic reaction in the under eye region, or you've got slightly bruised in the under eye region, or you've cried. When these three things happen, this under eye region requires an increased blood flow, and for an increased blood flow to reach this region, the blood vessels dilate so that they can accommodate more blood to flow through them. The skin in the under eye region is very thin. In fact, it is the thinnest in our entire body. Because the skin is so thin, anything different that happens in the region beneath the skin is very easily visible to the naked eye. Now, because the blood vessels have dilated, they have thickened, now that is visible to the naked eye as puffiness. Now, these are the two kinds of puffiness that both these products can address. Now, what are the types of dark circles that they can address? Number one, if there is any puffiness, the dark circles that's already there in the under eye region, that gets exaggerated, that gets more visible, more obvious. Number two, whenever there's any kind of puffiness, it usually comes with some more dark circles, additional dark circles just below the puffiness. These two products basically are not tackling the dark circles. What they're tackling is the puffiness. When you get rid of the puffiness, the dark circles that get exaggerated because of the puffiness go away. Now, the hero ingredient in both the products is caffeine. Caffeine is a diuretic, and caffeine is also a vasoconstrictor. What does a diuretic mean? It helps with the water retention. It gets rid of the water retention. What does vasoconstrictor mean? You know how I said that the blood vessels dilate to accommodate an increased supply of blood flow? Now, a vasoconstrictor constricts the blood vessels and brings them back to its original state. And caffeine is a good vasoconstrictor. Now, the ordinary product has got 5% caffeine in it. The Inkey product has got much less caffeine in it. The ordinary product gets more stars in the caffeine category. Both the products are very light in formulation, so they can be used effectively under makeup. So both of them are on an even level playing field when it comes to the makeup. Both of them are not high priced, so that's also a big tick. The humectants are water magnets. They attract water from the atmosphere and bring the water to the surface of the skin. Now, you see, whenever there's any kind of puffiness, it's usually accompanied by some kind of dryness. So humectants are very effective in getting rid of this dryness. So humectants is a huge tick. Both of them have humectants in them, good humectants, glycerin, propanediol, and hyaluronic acid. The ordinary products, hyaluronic acid, is high up on the ingredient list. For the Inkey list, hyaluronic acid is way down. Now, the ordinary product also has urea. Urea can also attract water. It's also got some humectant properties, and it can also make the skin soft. Ordinary product gets more stars in the humectant category. Now, let's come to emollients. Emollients are very good in making the skin soft for as long as they are on the surface of the skin. They form a thin layer on top of the skin and get rid of all the fine lines for as long as they are on top of the skin. In the emollient category, both of them will do fairly equally well, so there's not much to talk in there. Now, the ordinary product has got something called EGCG. EGCG is high up on the ingredient list, and studies show that this particular ingredient is effective in reducing inflammation in the under eye region, and that's a huge tick because that's what we are trying to reduce in the under eye region anyway with these two products. The ordinary product also has lactic acid. It's a bit down the ingredient list, but lactic acid brightens the skin, and we need the under eye region needs as much brightening as it can get, so that's a huge tick. The ordinary caffeine eye product also has oxidized glutathione, that is an antioxidant. An antioxidant brightens the skin. The Inkey List Caffeine Eye Cream also has an antioxidant. It comes in the Alibiza bark extract. Now this bark extract is a natural product, so it's different to the one in the lab, meaning you cannot generalize its benefits because it depends on a lot of external factors, which place it came from, what the climate was there, what the soil was like, how the quality of the water was, and how it was extracted. So that's something to bear in mind whenever we see any natural ingredient in the skincare products. Now, the Inkey List Caffeine Eye Cream has got peptides in it. Peptides are very good for boosting the collagen production. Now, collagen is like a glue. It holds all the cells together. Without collagen, skin starts to sag and the skin is a bit dragging down, and the puffiness and everything starts occurring when there's less amount of collagen in the skin. Having peptides in there is a good thing. But the point to note is these peptides in the Inkey List product is way down the ingredient list. In fact, I think it's a final 2. It probably doesn't have much of an effect in boosting that collagen. So I would use these 2 products when I want to get rid of the puffiness that's caused because of water retention and puffiness that's caused because of the dilation of blood vessels, and the dark circles that's caused because of this puffiness. So for these kind of reasons, I kind of need a quick fix. And I would prefer the ordinary product because it's got more caffeine in it. So the effect of it would be higher. And it's got humectants high up the ingredient list. And that's a huge tick for me. And it has a couple of other ingredients in there which can help with reducing the inflammation, the ordinary product. And it has also got 2 ingredients which can help brighten the skin in the under eye region. So for me, all in all, the ordinary product beats the Inkey List Caffeine Eye Cream. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give us a like and do subscribe to our channel at SkinCabin.com. We make skincare easy.